Welcome to eBuilder University's on-demand video training. If you would like to learn more about additional training opportunities, please contact your account manager. Now let's jump into scheduling module, importing from MS Project.
Good day, everyone. This is Martin Estezarian, Certified eBuilder Trainer, and in today's short video, as in continuation of the schedule module series, we are going to talk about importing a schedule from a secondary system into eBuilder. Now, the system that I'm going to use as a demonstration is Microsoft Project. However, let me make it very clear that there are other systems that you can use in order to import schedule-like activities into the eBuilder system, which include Excel, and also we do have a function that will work with Primavera P6, which is a very popular tool out there in the space. So make sure you're aware of that. But today I'm just going to use a Microsoft Project file. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up Project really quick and show you the file that I intend to import. I created a whole new project schedule with no activity, so I can show you kind of how it works. And this is the schedule that I've kind of put together. This was from my previous videos. Very simple schedule, not too complicated, comes with predecessors, comes with all the roll-up tasks and subtasks, etc. Very, very basic schedule. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to import this into eBuilder, and so that you can actually set up your schedule in the event that you already have it in the other systems such as MS Project. So let me minimize this and go back to eBuilder. Now the first thing that I'm going to show you how to do is click on the import button on the upper part of the toolbar here. When you click import, it's going to open up what we call the import wizard. It won't say that, but that's exactly what it is. It's a three-step process to ensure that everything is in line with what you are importing. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to grab the file that you intend on importing. So I'm going to look for the file that I've created, which I've called the sample schedule project. I'm going to click open. And it's going to place that file in the hopper, ready for it to go. Let's make a note here. This is something that most people kind of overlook. I want to make sure you guys see this in the video. Right now, this supports MS Project 2013, MS Project 2010, MS Project 2007, MS Project 2003. So if you have a higher level of MS Project, it will not work. However, as the different levels of MS Project are upgraded in eBuilder, as regular licensed users, you will be updated on this. So if you are using something above and beyond 2013, it will prove to be impossible for you to do this, specifically around MS Project, okay? Now, again, there are other ways to import via Excel, via XML, which are a little bit more advanced, and maybe there will be some future videos about that, but for now, I'm showing you a very simple way to do it from MS Project. So once I have my file, the MPP file inside the hopper here, I'm going to click Next. This is what I call the mapping page, the second page right here. So in the event that there are options within the MS Project file that you're importing, you'll be able to actually bring in those options as stated here. Now, in eBuilder style as well, there are some custom fields that you can bring in, which would be additional columns in your MS Project file. But what I call this page is just the easy map page, because it allows you to import the different things that you're seeing here along with the activities in the schedule. But we're going to keep it very simple and basic. Let's click Next. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the final page, which is what I call the summary page. Now, there are some very important things that I show every time I show someone how to import something into eBuilder. This screen is always the last thing that you see before you physically import it. And the first thing I like to talk about is exceptions. The word exceptions can be seen throughout this page right here. It could be seen right here. Basically, what exceptions are whenever you import something into eBuilder is in the event that a row in the file is not right. And that could vary. There could be a million reasons why a row, quote unquote, is not right or causes an exception. However, I do want to make it clear that if an exception does present itself, let's say that there's a number 1 next to that item right there, it's basically telling you that there is one row in your file that's causing that exception. Sometimes it's a formatting issue. Sometimes the values that you're bringing in are not the same types of values that are needed in the eBuilder system. Those are the most common ones that I typically see when I do imports, right? However, I do want to make it clear that if, let's say, you had one row that was an exception and you had 9, as you can see here on the right-hand side, 9 tasks, 8 of them would still be imported into the system. That would look a little sloppy, though, either way, because obviously everything has to come in at once. So if you do generate some level of an exception, my advice to you, best practice, go back, fix the individual exception and import everything at once. Because when you're talking about a schedule, specifically if things have dependencies and things like that, you could find yourself manually correcting things. So I want to make sure you guys avoid that in the event that you intend to import stuff into eBuilder. Now, when I click import, it's going to say, A-OK, you've imported. And now all my tasks are currently in the schedule. Okay, so voila, everything came in exactly the way that I had it on my MS project, including all the predecessors, all the things that were attached to it, okay? So I just want to make sure that you guys are aware of how to do this. This is one way of making the system a little bit more efficient when setting up a schedule, and this is how you import a schedule from MS Project. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped.
If you would like to learn more about additional training opportunities, please contact your account manager.